Title for those who waste a day. We should not neglect or be lazy in our lives every day and every year, but live our lives to the fullest. It was explained that if we waste a day Jin Ri, a year Jin Nian, and a lifetime Ping Sheng, eventually, evil deeds will accumulate and karma will appear as a result of such misfortune. In particular, Jin Ri Bu Jin means that if we waste today, we will commit evil deeds Joajab and accumulate karma. This also connects to the warning that we should do our best in our daily lives, and not clash with others or act in a way that we will regret because of momentary anger or carelessness. For example, it emphasizes that actions such as getting angry while driving or causing unnecessary arguments can eventually lead to misfortune. Next, Jin Nian Bu Jin points out that if we spend a year without any accomplishments or efforts, infinite agony and suffering will come. This is a message that we should be wary of a life where time simply passes by, and that each individual should live with a meaningful goal during the time given to them. Finally, Ping Sheng Bu Jin includes a warning that if you live your whole life without sincerity, you will be led to hell, that is, an unhappy ending. These lessons ultimately focus on the fact that you should live a life of sincerity by fulfilling your duty at every moment. Through various cases that can occur in real life, such as an arrogant attitude at a hotel or gratitude at your parents' dinner table, we learn that small actions and attitudes determine the major direction and hardships of life. We should live with the leeway and understanding to cover up other people's faults, and avoid the attitude of the so-called arrogant rich, who are arrogant and put others down, and then blessings and happiness will come to us. Finally, all of these messages are about cherishing each day through positive perception, breaking away from negative thoughts and actions, and moving toward heaven happiness. Through this insight, you should be able to find a better direction for your own life. Question: there is a saying, the highest seat in heaven is under the feet of the lowest on earth. Like this saying, I am curious about the value of devotion to one's neighbors and the changes it brings. The first story shows how a misunderstanding that occurred while driving and the resulting conflict can bring great enlightenment to oneself. If you get angry without understanding the other person, the result often leaves irreversible regret. In this example, the process in which the neighbor helped her mother in an emergency reminds us that we should first think about the reasons behind others' actions. We are connected beings, and sometimes we face situations in which helping or caring for others ends up coming back to us. The next story makes us realize how dangerous it is to evaluate people based on their appearance or social status. The anecdote about the misunderstanding of the president of Harvard University and the Stanford University that was born as a result warns us that judging people based on external factors alone can lead to missing important things. Respecting others and treating them with an open mind in any situation shows true maturity. Another example is the meeting between Rockefeller's mother and the furniture store owner. The fact that the furniture store owner later became the president of Sun Furniture, after treating the old man warmly while he was getting wet in the rain, shows how humility and kindness can return with unexpected rewards. It is not a grand or special act, but simply showing consideration for others warmly that can eventually become the seed of a great blessing. This attitude should not be a one-time thing, but should become a habit. This is because it is not just about expecting profit, but a way of practicing humanity. In the story of Hyungbu and Nolbu, we should be wary of false imitation or pretense, such as Nolbu intentionally breaking a magpie's leg to pray for good fortune. No matter how good an act is, it loses its sincerity if it is done without pure intention. We are inherently connected to one another, and good deeds shine regardless of time and place. In life, we often meet people at unexpected moments and learn important lessons. In all of these processes, respect and consideration for others enrich our lives. True dedication and goodwill have the power to change not only those around us, but ultimately ourselves.